By the way, I want to know what you guys think about this. Okay. I want to know what you guys think about this. This is what happened. We're going to talk about what happened with the media just real quick. So what's happening in the media, two things. Number one, Terry Moran. You remember Terry Moran? It was the reporter over at ABC News that did the story with him when he's like, "There's MS." Trump is like, "There's MS-13 on his fingers," and he's like, "Mr. President, trying to get you to understand that was they superimposed those on there they were symbol. And there was on the thing." He's like, "No, he didn't get it." Does he talk about that anymore? No, because he realized how stupid he looked, like an idiot, and that he was probably being misled, probably, reportedly, allegedly, by this man right here, Stephen Miller. So ABC has suspended Terry Moran for calling Stephen Miller a world-class hater. Now, does everything need to be tweeted? No. Should one be aware of the environment that we're in? Yes. But is this an outrageous tweet? No. Is this that offensive? No. Stephen Miller is a hater. Stephen Miller hates on things that are American, on democracy. Just listen to the things that he says, the things that come out of his mouth. And what a double standard this is if you think about all of the shit that Donald Trump says and that he tweets, and members of the MAGA movement that they tweet about members of the media, where they have called them the enemy of the people. And where members of the media have been attacked. And you rarely hear them speak out about it. Where he says, "Look at those people back there," and though it's pointing to the media, "They're horrible people. They're enemies of the people." And Stephen Miller was not elected, right, someone says, by the people either. So look, Stephen Miller is, you know what Stephen Miller is. And you know what he's been compared to. And you know what he stands for. And you know how he lies, where he goes, the Supreme Court voted 9-0 for us, when it was the exact opposite. And I wonder if he is sitting there feeding Donald Trump all this shit and he's believing it, right? And that's why he's ill-prepared when he does these interviews. And that's why he believes a lot of the bullshit he believes and he spews it. Yeah, really, ABC, it's true. This is what, and again, I hate to keep telling you this, this is why you need to support independent media, guys. This is why you need to become a member here. Caroline Levitt talking about Stephen Miller. Here it is.
And you said ABC is going to take action. What do you expect that action to be?
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, hopefully this journalist will either be suspended or terminated. You cannot go on these unhinged rants against administration officials and the president of the United States. And then clearly he knew he was wrong because he deleted the post as soon as he allegedly woke up this morning.
Now, did Terry know he was wrong? I don't know. I can't speak for Terry. But I think that probably, let me just say how things like that usually happen. Email or call, hello or text. Hi, Terry. This is either someone high up in the network or standards and practices. Give me a call. Hi, Terry. Your tweet, you need to pull that down. You need to delete that. Why? Because, you know, we should not be tweeting things like that or posting things like that. You know, the environment that we're in and the company it's a tough spot to be in. But like usually it's an underling that's going to tell you that. And then they hang up. And then your agent calls and says, "Hey, they're going to suspend you." And then the company calls and says, "We have to suspend you." And then you're like, "Oh, whatever." But how would you do? That's how it usually happens. So did he feel like he was wrong, or was he just like, "I got to do this to save my job"? And maybe it's both. That is corporate media. That is corporate media right now. So I will say this, okay? So and then one more thing. So we've been telling you about what's happening. We're gonna do a report on this later. This is what Axios is reporting and other folks are reporting. So I've been telling you guys about Warner Brothers Discovery is the parent company of CNN. And now Warner Brothers Discovery is split into two companies. And they have basically spun off CNN and split. And when I ask people this morning, media reporters and people who are in the business, like, what does this mean? They said, not good. It's not, one of them said, not good. This is not a good sign for CNN. No confidence, shows little confidence. Let's see. I just want to read this. Yeah. Okay. So they're saying maybe they're going to spin it off. Maybe they're going to keep it for a while, but this is about slow growth and they're trying to mitigate that. So really everything that they're telling me about, this is about money. That's what they're saying. And they're comparing it to what happened with Comcast, because Comcast spun off MSNBC to SpinCo. And so does this mean they're going to try to sell these assets or whatever? I don't know. I don't know, but that's what's happening in the corporate media. What do you think it is? Maybe it's a strategy that will work. I don't know, but for every person I've spoken to, again, I'm not the business person here, and I'm not the media person. But what they're saying is that it doesn't bode well for the journalistic organization because it means it's not much confidence there. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. So make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to our channel to make sure that you never ever miss a video. We're live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We drop even more content at 2 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you want more Don Lemon Show content, we'd love for you to become a member of the Lemon community, where you will receive access to special community posts. You'll get exclusive content and members-only live shows. So head over to our channel page or click the join button on this video. Again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your love and your support, and we will see you next time.